Shalom. Welcome to the Weekly Midrash. I'm Rabbi Morley Feinstein of University Synagogue in Los Angeles. How do we look at ourselves? What do we see when we look in the mirror? How do others look at us? These are some of the questions that come from the story of the scouts in the 13th chapter of Numbers, a portion called Shlach Lecha. Moses sends scouts to the land of Israel, 12 renowned people. 10 of them come back with a terrible sense of self-perception. They think that they're just puny grasshoppers and they won't be able to take the land in the face of the giants who live there. Were they really grasshoppers? Moses had picked some of the most important leaders of the tribe. They weren't puny people who hid. They weren't like little grasshoppers hopping around in the grass. They were leaders. 2 scouts, Caleb and Joshua, say, no, their report is really not correct. We can't go to the land of Israel. Joshua and Caleb knew that there might be a moment of self-doubt, a moment of self-criticism, but that with faith in themselves and trust in God, they'd be able to arrive at their destination. They hoped that things would turn out just the right way. We often are concerned about how others look at us, and we sometimes are very critical of ourselves. It's so hard for kids growing up to think that others might pick on them if they don't look right or don't wear the right hairstyle. They have clothes that might look funny or their shoes are different and they're just not in. It creates sometimes a bad sense of self-image. Kids that are so thin that think they might be heavy or fat or obese. We have to help people in this situation. We have to give them understanding. We have to make sure that people are aware that they are just fine. They just need to trust that these experiences will be okay, that people will like them, that they are wonderful people, each of them a child of God, and that they can have hope in their future. At a time of great despair and deprivation, Rabbi Hugo Green was a child in Auschwitz in the concentration camp. He was there with his father, and they were performing slave labor. He despaired of the future, but his father said that you have to live with hope. You can live weeks or days without food and weeks or days without water, but you cannot live 3 minutes without hope. Hope can bring healing. Hope can bring us an opportunity to think that we can rise above picking on ourselves and making this world terrible. Hope can give us the opportunity to see a bright future.